Alrighty, guys, what is going on, everybody, and welcome to another live stream here for today. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's having an amazing Wednesday. Once again, glad to have everybody here for today. So we got ourselves a bit of updates here, on the table for severe weather over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, we're going to need some coverage, because we actually do have ourselves a pretty decent risk. Sorry about the poor lighting. The sun is currently going down, and there's a window that's literally right in the way, so it's kind of a little bright on one side. Hopefully that'll go away here soon. But anyways, what's up, everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. Let's go ahead and see who we have here for today. We have Brady saying hi in WW. Will Central Texas get impacted by some thunderstorm activity tomorrow? Yes, you guys will. We'll need to talk about that in a minute. Marcus says, glad to see your stream today. I hope you're having a wonderful day you as well. Zell says, when? Tomorrow. Actually, today and tomorrow, but tomorrow is the day we're covering. Let's see. Braden says, hi, what's up? Tucker says, hi, what's up? Tucker, hope you're doing good. Joseph says, hi, what's up, Joseph? Scott says, I'm here. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing good. Anthony says, and I'm back. What's up, Anthony? Robin, hi, Andrew. Shadow, hey there. What's up? Zell, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Just want to do a little introduction to everybody there. All right, so let's go ahead and dive on into this mess. We're going to go ahead and start off in the current conditions here. We're going to obviously talk about what's going on right now, and then we'll dive into what we can expect here, obviously here for tomorrow. Anyways, we got a few thunderstorms popping up here across, Texas right now at the moment. We did have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings that was in effect here. No longer is valid, though. Across portions here of Texas. There's going to be a chance for a few strong, two potentially severe thunderstorms today, across areas here of Texas, which I'm going to go ahead and switch y'all over here to the Storm Prediction Center for today, as we do have ourselves a slight risk, a severe threat level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum here. So areas here obviously towards, western Texas, eastern, portions of New Mexico, the panhandle of, Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, and southeastern areas here of Colorado. You guys do have a risk for severe weather for today. Tornadoes, less than 2%, damaging winds, 5% chance, and obviously hail is what takes the cake here, where we do actually have a 15% risk here. Then we move into tomorrow. Now, like I said, tomorrow is the day we're going to be needing to cover here, because tomorrow is looking a little interesting. Very large slight risk out there. We're talking a very, very large slight risk. The sun is definitely getting annoying here. Sorry about that. Sorry for the poor lighting, y'all. Once again, if you're just tuning in here, I have a window over here, and it's like the sun is going right down. It's literally dropping right down in it, so sorry about the poor lighting there. Anyways, but like I said, here for tomorrow, we have a very large slight risk, a severe threat level 2 out of 5, covering a lot of, or pretty much the entire central Texas region. So if you live across central Texas, you might want to definitely listen up for this here. Central Oklahoma also included south central portions of Kansas we need to take a look at here. Once again, we do have a slight risk, which is a level 2 out of the 5 on the spectrum. Now, tornadoes will be a concern, however, kind of more isolated towards, Oklahoma and south central Kansas. Kind of like, where the tornadoes are going to be, most possible at. That's where the highest tornado probability exists, is across portions of, like northwestern Oklahoma and south central Kansas. Kind of the bullseye there for possible tornadic activity. Damaging winds, 15% chance out there, and hail, 15% chance, significant, meaning that there's going to be a pretty large chance here overall for the threat of some large hail. And we're talking not just normal large hail. We're not just talking about like quarter-size stuff. We're talking like the potential of golf ball size hail and larger, which could be a possible concern out there. So we're going to need to watch out for this overall. And obviously, we move in here into Friday. A few little marginal risk here, nothing too crazy as of right now. So definitely got to be on the lookout here for tomorrow. So we're definitely going to be looking out for all of that stuff. Anyways, but like I said, y'all, we're just going to need to watch this here over the next little bit. Now, here's the current the current models. This is the HRRR, which stands for the High Resolution Rapid Refresh model. And whenever it comes to this in particular model, you can see obviously, throughout today. Obviously we have ourselves, for today being the 3rd, later on this, this evening, we're going to have a few of these storms popping up across, like, western Texas here. And then as we track our way down here in time for tomorrow, that's when things are going to be blowing up again here. Kind of, according to this model, this is once again, the HRRR, which stands for High Resolution Rapid Refresh. It comes out every single hour. And you can actually see here, According to this model, we're kind of seeing this line, essentially. This kind of line that might be forming here. Which, obviously that's what this model is depicting here. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll definitely see what this is, what this is going to end up doing here. Whenever it comes to it, regarding the NAM 3-kilometer model, obviously, like I said, it's definitely not a good thing to be looking at one model specifically. That's why we like to break down other models as well. According to the NAM model on this page right here, tomorrow being the 4th, kind of shows a few little pop-up storms. Maybe a few isolated, strong, just potentially severe storms out there. Which, honestly, this, the NAM 3-kilometer model, the one we're looking at right now, does not show it as aggressive as the HRRR does, but still kind of shows a potential line rolling through central Texas. So we're going to really need to keep an eye out there for that. Let's see here. Crazy says hello from Fort Madison, Wisconsin. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Let's see. So Tennessee is in no real danger. No. Yeah, no. Tennessee does not have any threat at all for any of this, really. So tomorrow, there's no threat at all for Tennessee. Yeah, so if you're in Tennessee, you're good. Yeah, there's nothing to worry about out there. Once again, this main risk here for tomorrow, the main risk area is across, central Texas, Oklahoma, and even portions of Kansas. I just now noticed it. They actually did put out a little marginal risk out there. I didn't even notice that. Little itty-bitty marginal risk out there towards Nebraska. That's a level 1 out of 5 on the spectrum here. Tornadoes not a concern out of it. Hail and damaging winds is. Wow. Yeah, like I said, tornado probability. The highest chance for tornadoes tomorrow is going to be existent across, central Oklahoma into south central Kansas here. Followed by damaging winds, highest probability across the yellow here. Mostly Texas and Oklahoma. And obviously when it comes to hail, hail probability is quite significant. Like I said, we have a significant risk out there. 2 of them, actually. Like I said, these areas here in this black dashed lines, those are what we call significant or hatched risks, which obviously is telling us that we are seeing the possibility of maybe even some large hail, potentially up to 2 inches in diameter or larger. So overall, large hail, appears quite likely. I would say that's probably one of the main concerns here tomorrow is obviously the threat here for, hail, followed by a few tornadoes could be possible, and damaging winds. So all hazards are on the table tomorrow. So we're going to need to watch out for this. Anyways, a little update here really quickly. Like I said, we had obviously this, crazy low pressure system has been stalling out across the Northeast for the last several days now. It's finally working its way out. It should be out by tomorrow, which is good news. Got a lot of clearing across the Midwest regions into the northern plains. Southeast looking pretty clear as well. But obviously you can see that cloud cover that's starting to build up here across Texas. Which, like I said, obviously that's going to be kind of the thing here. And like I said, you can kind of see if we zoom into the to the cloud cover here. You see these big old puffy areas here. Those are some thunderstorms popping off here in Texas. And like I said, obviously today, we go back to the risk here for today, actually. We do actually have a severe weather risk out there as well. Not as large. Like I said, not as large. Tornado probability, not a concern, so that's good news. That's why we're not doing any coverage tonight. Damaging winds, kind of a lower end threat. Today's main concern is possibility of some hail, which we will look out there for. We'll definitely need to look out here for the potential for some hail tonight. Once again, that's for my friends who lives out there in western Texas. Also panhandle of Oklahoma, southwestern Kansas, southeastern portions of Colorado even, as well as eastern New Mexico. So we'll need to watch out for this. Let's see here. What's the weather look out for Tennessee on the weekend? So, okay, so when it comes to it, obviously tomorrow we don't have any threat. Friday, few thunderstorms are possible towards Tennessee, but anything otherwise, no severe weather is expected out for you guys right now. So that's definitely some good news. We're going to drop by the models here really quickly. We're going to pull out these models, kind of give a good range of what we can expect out there. Overall, yeah, we got this high pressure that's building in across. That's why it's so daggone clear out there. Interesting. Yeah, maybe according to the NAM 3-kilometer model here, there towards the later portion of the run, maybe for early 6th, could see some thunderstorms. But once again, I would take that with a grain of salt, essentially. I wouldn't take that too seriously. But anyways, but yeah, no, we'll need main concern here is just like tomorrow. Looking out for Texas once again. Yeah, like I said, really just looking out there for like Texas as well as Oklahoma, Kansas. Kind of my main concern here. Here we go. We track way down in time here. Kind of got this little disturbance here. Kind of this low pressure system rolling through the throughout Kansas and Oklahoma here, as you can see. Got to be like the main driver of everything. But that's that. Let's see here. Marcus says the NAM was showing 10K Cape. That's crazy. Definitely very, very crazy. And that actually leads us, that actually makes us want me to take a look here at the models for a moment. We're gonna briefly touch up on the models for a minute. I kind of want to see the environment that we're in here for tomorrow, because like I said, obviously, that'll tell us what we're expecting. So here's the thunderstorm juice as we work our way out here to tomorrow evening. A lot of thunderstorm juice is seen to be available throughout portions here of Central Texas. Got to look out for that. Obviously, once again, Central Texas is like the prime bullseye area here, for tomorrow. One of the main areas we got to look out for. Once again, large and destructive hail is kind of one of the big probabilities here. We actually zoom into this here, over here to the relative humidity. Kind of have some small little pockets here that's slightly dry, which could obviously fire off a few nasty hailstones. I think definitely could be one of the big concerns here. But overall, I mean, I tell you what, yeah, there's definitely enough thunderstorm juice out there to fire off these storms here. So we'll need to keep an eye out there for that. Now, here's the thing. So tomorrow, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but see how the winds, or see how there's a little bit of an amplified, lower level winds here towards Oklahoma. Yeah, like I said, you can see how, there's more yellow, how it's more stronger. So these winds are screaming to the north. These are what we call northerlies. Essentially, these northerly winds here towards the ground, a couple thousand feet up, actually, that is going to throw tornado probability. And so you can see how the winds at this level are the strongest, towards Oklahoma. And like I said, back over at the Storm Prediction Center here for tomorrow, you'll actually notice here that, in regarding to tornadoes tomorrow, that's the highest chance is across, obviously, Oklahoma, even south central Kansas. So, with that being said, y'all, like I said, definitely something we should be looking for. And like I said, that's where highest tornado probability does seem to be at, is across portions here of Oklahoma. So if you live across Oklahoma tomorrow, tornadoes can't be ruled out, which, that's something that we do need to discuss here. Other models here, like the NAM, does support this strong lower-level winds as well, kind of for like tomorrow evening. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's see. I honestly think it'll get upgraded to enhanced. So I think it could get upgraded to an enhanced as well. Like I said, there's plenty of room for it. Here, let me go ahead and switch you all over here to the Storm Prediction Center here once again. Yeah, here's tomorrow's risk once again. We have a slight risk at level 2 out of 5 on the spectrum. So overall, pretty decent severe weather threat here tomorrow. Like I said, it does cover a lot of area here too. I mean, like I said, it literally covers, millions of people here. So overall, like I said, definitely need to look out for it. Right now it shows, let's see here, about 19 million people are at risk here for severe weather tomorrow. So we'll need to watch this. Definitely. And like I said, once again, we are going to be, live during this event here. For whenever this does kick off here tomorrow, which, like I said, obviously coverage at that point is going to be much needed. Like I said, obviously, as we do have severe weather, being a pretty big concern out there. Switching over here to the long range models. Just want to briefly touch up on this. So yeah, like I said, basically what's going on here is, in the big picture of things, if y'all are wondering what's going on here, essentially, is we have this, this kind of disturbance out there here towards the Rockies, and this is tracking its way basically relatively eastward, moving in this general direction. So this is going to be kicking up a lot of warm air from the Gulf of Mexico, fueling these storms with all that moisture and that warmth that they're going to need in order to fire. And like I said, we're going to get some, strong to potentially severe thunderstorms popping off here across, once again, Texas and Oklahoma. Obviously, like I said, as there is, enough instability, enough energy in the atmosphere to fire off these thunderstorms, as well as we determined here, once again, towards areas of, more specifically, Oklahoma, south central Kansas also included with this. That's where the strongest, the winds across the lower portions of the atmosphere are existence. And that's obviously where we are seeing that highest tornado probability. So, yeah, really got to look out for those regions out there. Then the system rolls through. Then what I've been looking at in the models for is maybe another system could develop here shortly after. Probably won't be anything too significant here. Like I said, we were actually watching this here yesterday on the models as well. Whenever we did our live stream, a little update here yesterday, we did come to determine that there is a little bit of a potential system that could fire off across like the northern plains, but I don't think that there's going to be anything really concerning out of this. I mean, other than that, really, in the long range, really things are not looking terribly too crazy. Let's see, what about the ECMWF here? Yeah, once again, obviously it's a good thing to look at more than just one model. Obviously, you can't just take a look at one model and say that's what we're expecting. Yeah, maybe a little disturbance here for like the 6th, maybe into the 7th here, across like the northern plains, maybe driving some rain. But, I think snow is done for, which is good news. Obviously, it's pretty crazy. We just had some snow that drove through portions of like upper elevations of West Virginia here. We actually did get a bit of snow that has rolled through there, in which, honestly, let's look at that real quickly. Yeah, like I said, we were watching this here yesterday. Apparently, across those elevations, about 5 inches seems to be most common. There's a little bit of a spike there from last night's snowfall. Went above around 8 to 10 inches maximum, which for upper level snowfall for this time of the year, we're literally in May. That's pretty crazy, and we've already seen that happen. Which essentially that's a good quarter, a good half of what we've seen all year round across some of those upper elevations. They've seen about 2 feet maximum, and blending what we've seen yesterday or last night and what we've seen all year. So pretty crazy stuff. Definitely is pretty crazy out there. But anyways. But like I said, yeah, we're just going to need to watch out for this here tomorrow. Overall, back on the storms, back on the models here, like I said, obviously, key component things that you need for severe weather and overall thunderstorms is, like I said, a lot of surface moisture. We measure those here in the dew points. Dew points here in the 60s is kind of like that Goldilocks zone, obviously, where you want to have this. Kind of where you want to have your dew points here is in the 60s. And I tell you what, like I said, you can see that there's this big old tower of these dew points. Very, very high dew points. Kicking all the way up here, all the way into, once again, Kansas, which is where that severe weather risk is at. And like I said, basically that's just a bunch of warm air that's been pulling its way up here from the Gulf of Mexico into the southern country. So, like I said, with all that occurring, that's driving all of this, getting all of this warm air at the surface, which will allow for these thunderstorms to pop off here. Then, like I said, obviously the winds, the strong lower-level winds are really pulling this up north here. Then as you go up in the atmosphere, the wind direction changes to the east. And like I said, obviously, that wind direction change, towards the surface, moving north, you go up in the atmosphere, then the wind direction changes moving east. And so, like I said, that rapid, that quick change in the wind direction is what can fire off some tornadoes. And like I said, that strongest area that we see those winds changing, once again, is across areas of like Oklahoma. So if you live across Oklahoma, we should consider watching it. Which, like I said, tomorrow we will be covering this. I'm not exactly sure what time. According to the models here, we're kind of seeing these storms pop off here maybe around like 1 o'clock p.m. So this will be right around noon Central. So we'll figure it out. But I do plan on doing some live coverage here on this here, for tomorrow. It's definitely going to need it because, like I said, obviously large hail, damaging winds, and obviously a few tornadoes is kind of the main concerns. And like I said, if you guys are just now tuning in to us, like I said, obviously here's tomorrow's outlook, in which, like I said, we're really targeting Central Texas here, Central Oklahoma, even portions of Kansas, kind of where we are targeting here for the biggest potential out of severe weather probability. So across these regions here, even a little bit of a marginal risk has been issued across like Nebraska, which I find pretty interesting. So overall, yeah, once again, if you live across the yellow, that's kind of the zone where you might want to watch out pretty closely tomorrow. The dark green is the beginning level of severity. That's kind of where the severe thunderstorms can, that's kind of like the first level of severe thunderstorm activity potentially. Although quite low probability, that is kind of where the start is. So overall, that's kind of where we're starting here. Level 2 is across the areas here in yellow, and that's obviously kind of where we are seeing the highest potential here for tomorrow. Anyways, but that is that. That is kind of what we are seeing here, my friends. But anyways, well, I tell you what, we're gonna probably head off here. Like I said, we were probably kind of doing a short little live stream here today. I just wanted to hop on here, kind of show you what we're talking about here for tomorrow, all that fun stuff. But if you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Be greatly appreciated. You guys absolutely rock. Like I said, sorry this was not a longer live stream, but like I said, I got some things I got to do here. Got to obviously prepare for tomorrow and all that fun stuff. But like I said, once again, y'all, we appreciate y'all being here, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Like I said, tomorrow, once again, probably going to be going live here maybe early afternoon, early middle afternoon. I'd say anywhere from like 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. That's when we'll be live here, but that really depends on what the thunderstorms decide they're going to want to do. What time they're going to fire off and all. That's kind of the main thing, but anyways, all right, y'all. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go ahead and head over here to the ending screen. If there's anything that y'all might have questions on, feel free to, like I said, feel free to tag us on our Twitter at NWW1162, as well as join our Discord. We have that there in the description. You guys can join that if y'all want to ask any questions, anything like that. But once again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. Y'all stay safe out there. Once again, my friends out there in Central Texas, Central Oklahoma, South Central portions of Kansas, you might want to listen up here for tomorrow, as severe weather does seem to be possible. Once again, main concern, a large hail, potentially 2 inches in diameter or larger, followed by possible tornadic activity, and as well as maybe some damaging wind gusts could be possible as well. But all right, well, once again, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. Stream's going to head off here in 1 minute, so if you guys have anything you want to say, go ahead and say it to your friends and family now. And all right, my friends, once again, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll catch you guys here later on tomorrow. Peace out, my friends. Love y'all. Stay safe.
Looking elsewhere around the Midwest at 6 p.m., Chicago was mostly sunny and 55. Indianapolis was mostly sunny and 59. St. Louis was mostly sunny and 68. Kansas City was mostly sunny and 71. Des Moines was mostly sunny and 69. Milwaukee was partly sunny and 47. Looking elsewhere around the Midwest at 6 p.m., Chicago was mostly sunny and 55. Indianapolis was mostly sunny and 59. St. Louis was mostly sunny and 68. Kansas City was mostly sunny and 71. Des Moines was mostly sunny and 69. Milwaukee was partly sunny and 47. And now a discussion of hazardous weather conditions for the following counties in Illinois.